Okay.
Okay.
Hey guys, can you hear us? Or I would rather should say, welcome comrades. Is our transmission fine or is everything working?
The levels of sounds, music, and our voices, is everything okay?
Let us know on the chat, and we will correct it immediately if there will be need. Okay, so let's switch the comrade mode. Welcome everybody. This is a secret transmission from our secret facility in Lublin in Eastern Europe. This is Soyuz Constructors speaking, and we have something very secret to show you. This is our new game, Soyuz Constructors, when you are a Soviet engineer, and as you can see, you build rockets, a very big and powerful rockets. So let's start a new game now. See, it has some chapters. What will we build? This is RD-107 engine. Okay, and we have our tutorial. For your information, the RD-107 engine was used in R7 family of rockets, a very important one, used in Soviet space program. Okay, we'll give you more information later about our magnificent Soviet Soviet space industry. Okay, let's start the tutorial. As you can see,
we can look around here what is going on.
Do some running using shift. Wow, that's fast. You also jump. Okay. Oh, this is Soviet technique. And crouch.
Okay. So this is the first touch with game when we can get closer to controls
and do some push-ups. That will be very useful later. Will show you. Okay, now target the work card with the cross chair and press left mouse button. The work card is a very frequently used solution in all of the countries in the Eastern Europe. I know that my father used something like that, and my grandfather. Everybody who worked in some kind of public facility used those
this
things.
looks like a nice place.
Oh yeah.
Can we look around here?
Yes, we can.
This is like a most representative place in a building, I think.
Exactly. You may like or not like the Soviet construction things, but you have to admit that it's quite impressive and looks very good.
And you know what I thought about this place, because we have some paintings in here, and this is a demo version, of course, so we can rechange it and replace those pictures. I thought when I look at that place, I thought that the great idea would be to give our players a place to put their work in here. Maybe we have some artists. I see that G Artist commented on he's asking when Occupy Mars is going to be out, and we can assure you that we do our best and put an effort to do it as soon as possible. But if you are a visual artist, this can be a good opportunity to place your work in here. I think that those pictures are waiting for change. I think I like this place like that, but it always can be different.
It reminds me of the Soviet architecture from that TV show, Chernobyl. Yeah, it's like the experience all Eastern Europeans share. It's
like Soviet modernism. All buildings I think were built to show how much power we've got. The places were so big and monumental.
Exactly. We have some in Poland too. Okay, and according to the Mars, I'd say the best answer is soon.
Oh, hi Bartłomiej. Bartłomiej is
Hello.
with us.
Okay, so we can now enter our changing room. Now we can leave the work card in our locker. We hold E to put the timesheet in our hand and leave it in that location. Okay, let's close it, go to the another room. Whoa,
Oh, some mathematical hard stuff. Rocket science.
rocket science,
Yeah.
exactly. And this is actually the
Yeah,
rocket
I
science.
think that
here.
that normal people used to say, no, it's easy. It's not a rocket science. So
Yeah.
rocket scientists say like, it's easy. It's not a normal life, or
Yeah.
what they say. Because if rocket science is easy, what is hard then?
Yeah, exactly. Okay, now we changed our working clothes. Okay, I like the outfit. Let's go to the garage. Okay. Where is it? Lovely Soviet architecture. Oh, so this is the fuel pump, its main part, and we have to assemble it. But first, take a look on that place. Okay, and other parts, probably we'll use them later. Some mysterious machine. I'm not sure. I think I know what this is, but I don't remember the English name. And that piece of wood. Oh, okay, I can take it. Okay. And I can throw it. I think it will be useful later too. Okay. What does it say to us? Take that part of the fuel pump. Okay. What does it say? While you are holding some of the parts or some of the items, you can switch to the mode that allows you to rotate the things you are holding. I think it is useful when you try to construct the rocket. Okay. You can do it using your mouse.
Cerber respond for your question about this machine. It's lat in English. I don't know how to pronounce it.
I'm not sure. It is used. I'm quite sure to change the shape of the metal parts.
Mm-hmm. And by the way, Cerber, is always good to have you here in our streams.
Exactly. Have you tried the demo, because it has been released a few hours ago. Okay. Okay, and you can also manipulate it using the keyboard. Which way do you prefer? Okay. Now press Q to enter to the next step. Okay, I have that in the right position. Okay. Pick up another part, and okay, I don't have the screws now, but it tells me to go here, grab the screws, and grab the tools. Okay, select from 1 to 5, and I can change the slot and the container. Okay. Okay, that's fine. So now we fasten the screws. Okay, doesn't look very difficult. Okay.
It's pretty handy, but you have to be patient, I think.
Exactly. Now turn that upside down, like in that movie, upside down. Okay. And then. And attaching the last part to that. Okay. And again.
That is a cool thing in being a gamer, that one day, you know, you are building a Mars station and repair Mars rovers. Another day you repair old castle in medieval times. Another day you work on farm, and today you are a Soyuz constructor, right?
Exactly. So if you are you have enough of one job, you can switch it like in a
yes.
Like
I don't know who said that if you are reading if you read books, you live not only one life but two lives. But
I know the proverb. I don't know the author of that.
Yeah,
That's
the same.
right.
I have the same. But when you are a gamer, you have thousands of lives, right?
Exactly.
You can be anyone. That's cool.
Okay, and that's why we are gamers. Okay, so now we have something new. We can combine everything into a submodule. Okay, the rocket engine consists of several submodules, and each of them consists of several parts. To combine parts into a submodule, aim for the main part and click right mouse button. Okay, somebody haven't changed that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. It is working. It is working. Okay. What does it say now? Go to through the main gate to the main hangar. Wow.
Okay, that's a new place.
New place. Okay, let's visit it. Okay. Wow, more parts and more parts and more parts.
Yeah, I believe some of those parts will be useful in our mission.
More parts, wrench. Okay. Unused parts. Oh, it would be nice if you could write this. Okay. I think that's the fuel. Probably.
Okay.
And we are back again.
Yeah.
Okay. What does it say? Go to the drawing room for schematics of the engine.
Yeah, it's upstairs.
Yeah, I think it's something like that. So I think it's now the right moment to say that the constructor of this R7 rocket family was the Sergei Korolev. I think we could call him the father of Soviet space system, space program. And but also we have to mention that both American space program and the Russian space program was based partially on work of the German engineers who created V2 rockets. And actually, while the construction is slightly different, the idea how it works is actually the same. It's actually a bit more complicated, but the idea and how does it work is the same.
I see you made some research, or maybe it's your hobby or something like that. The knowledge about that.
Yeah, I did. It's very interesting because in some moment people in NASA and people in Russian space program decided that maybe it is a bit better to race in cosmos than to destroy the Earth. Good for us. And they stated that race in cosmos, then who will be the first in cosmos, who will be the first on the moon. We talk about that later more.
And
okay.
Look how many people work on one rocket. I mean,
exactly.
In a moment we were in a place where people working on a project.
I think we can show that again because
that was cool place. I really like that. And you know what I'm thinking about, that today everything is so simple thanks to computers, and that times they had to all drawing by hands and
all the maths.
Yes, that I can't even imagine that working on such a important project and have no software, computer programs, everything.
The drawing tables.
Can we see the view from the window?
I think we can. I think it's. I'm not sure if we have access to there in the demo version, but oh, there is.
But they had the great place to work. You know, they draw a rocket apart and see the work there on the hull.
Exactly. Well, that's nice. Also, yeah.
And honestly, I really like those interiors. In demo, you can see only few, but because rooms are locked, but every room is accessible, is quite beautiful. And I just like in this game to be here, you know.
You know that the aesthetics of this is interesting, because we live in a world when this is actually over. We don't have access to that anymore, maybe except in the Eastern Europe. But in Poland, you don't see such places, you know, frequently, because it all has maybe in some old schools, or maybe in Warsaw in the Palace of Culture. But actually not in casual places anymore.
Yeah, and many places are changing, and
exactly.
And it's not the same like in those times. But this is a pretty cool and classic project of the chair.
Yeah,
and I see it sometimes. I
think
in some places like pubs or something.
But my grandma has something like that.
Yes, it's pretty classic. And you know, and I know that the team in this project put a lot of effort to, you know, take references and historical research on design of interiors. And in this team we have many people who are really fascinated in rocket science and physics of rockets, and it's you know, it's built on a passion and just good base.
Generally, we can say that we have actually a lot of nerds in our team. In every team, there are lots of nerds. Okay, so as you can see, it's very historically accurate. I also made some research, and I was very impressed about that. What the Soyuz team did.
Look what Bartek said, that what worse even, the construction didn't even had Netflix to chill after war. So
well, you know, in Soviet Russia, the Netflix has you have Netflix. Okay, so let's progress. Let's go on. We have now that drawings that show us what to do. First here, then bottom right, and if we press X, then we should be okay. We see now everything which is required to create a submodule, and it says us start to assemble the first nozzle for the engine. Start with attaching the injector to nozzle body. Come close to the locker, which has numerous spars laying on them, and it's here. That was what we were talking before the stream. Okay, this is the injector, and we add that here. And now the lid. Okay, it says it is obstructed. We can't add that. So we drop that, and we will move the nozzle. Okay. No, not like that. Okay. I think the physics has freezed for a moment. Okay, and now we have to add some fastenings. But how do we do that? We can't do that using the screws. It doesn't work. And says take the blowtorch and welds from the table. Okay. So we have lots of parts here. Okay, I got the blowtorch, and now I have the welds. and it says place welds on fastening in a similar way you place screws on the pump. Okay, let's check this. Equip the blowtorch from the inventory. Okay.
Okay, I think about changing the camera view.
Okay, we can check it. Okay.
Okay, I think that.
Better now. Okay, date again for the other two connectors. I think lots of the engineers who created them were idealists who wanted to make the world better. If we can send a person to the moon, or we can add artificial satellite for the Earth, we can do actually everything.
Yeah, this is interesting because this interplanetary missions and all the efforts in going to space, to other planets, to moon, is basically the a global human project. But people were then, especially, and now even now, divided into nations, but it's still the common effort to do is together as a humanity.
Exactly. Like in, for example, those were created mainly by Soviet Union, but now the projects of the European Space Agency are created by specialists and scientists from all over the Europe. So yeah, it's interesting because you actually can't do that alone today.
Yes, but even then, I think it was something like accumulation of knowledge, because it's not like USA and Soviet Union made it separately, but I believe somehow the knowledge was accumulated.
Yeah, they were spying each other, so there was the exchange of knowledge. So, and as we said, everything was created from the German know-how, so it was quite similar. Okay.
And we have Kali Bjorn on our stream.
Hello.
Hello. Cześć Polakom. Cześć. Where are you from, Kali Bjorn?
I try to switch again to that Russian accent, although it's very difficult to do.
Yes. But I think that if someone is a native speaker of English, the Polish accent is pretty similar to Russian. So I when I am abroad, sometimes people ask me, "Are you from Russia?" or something like that, because the accent is pretty similar.
Yeah, but I have the different opinions, because some say that they have, the harder, we speak a little bit softer than Russians. While actually people have to know that our parents, for example, they were learning Russian in schools. Our generation.
All of our parents know Russian language, right?
Better or worse, but they can speak. They can communicate in Russian language. And it's still very useful, especially if you trade with people from Eastern Europe, or travel on the post-Soviet places, area. And I don't know if I could speak like that during the whole stream. Especially that you have to speak a little slower then. I also watched a nice video from, I suppose, the Trevor Noah, who said that everything you speak in Russian is like a bit, sounds that you're a bit scared.
Yeah.
It's a very nice language, and
and it's the melody of this language, and I think it's beautiful, and even if this intro we didn't show the intro of the game, but everyone who who will play that will see it definitely, and I think it's pretty cool. And this voice of the Russian voice of woman, it's so like it's the melody of the language. It's so beautiful.
I really like it.
Oh, thank you, Serber. Serber said that the intro is really nice. No, we tried to make this Soviet punk atmosphere, and even the music and sounds of game, and all the interiors, and this intro. We wanted to be doing this atmosphere of Soviet punk.
We can actually say that it is very difficult to do that properly, because the Soviet punk climate is very interesting and people have lots of nostalgia, but also it is very hard to do that properly, do that in a good way. Yeah.
Even when we are looking for music, it was basically a synthwave, but there is a part of synthwave that is called Soviet wave, and the difference is there's a little differences, but you feel it, that the feeling is different.
Exactly, and I hope you like the music here. I love it actually. When I was preparing for the stream and testing the game, it's like you get the feeling.
Yes,
you get the Soviet feeling,
and this music makes you want to work like exactly. It's more motivating.
Yeah, but we have to say that the Russians actually, they have lots of very good composers, and even during the Soviet era, the music, the Russian music is like, we can admit that now the Anglo-Saxon culture is dominating, but in the heart of every Eastern European there is a small nostalgia for Eastern European music.
I've got a friend, he's really an artistic soul, and he said that Russian people are the best art consumers. I mean, in the sense that they are feeling it, and look at the Russian art, like literature, and as you said, music. It's always on a high level. It's always with a good, strong quality, and with a strong spirit.
And I say the Russian ballet is like something you.
Yes, it's
if you have opportunity to watch Russian ballet, just do that. It's something like you will never forget. It's and even in the Soviet era they haven't stopped that. So it's very worth watching. I could say that there were, although not regarding the political aspects, but there were some nice, interesting things during the Soviet era, like, for example, rockets and ballet music. Okay, we have one more to do.
And we have dancing engine.
Dancing engine, yeah. It okay. I know that it happens sometimes,
but I think it's cool because look how many objects in the game are put into the physics. Like here you have, it's not a bug; it's a feature.
It's a feature.
You can do everything with it, and of course, it's like normal word. When you put it in a physics, in a real physics, it behaves something like you can't.
I will show you that. Okay.
Oh, maybe we can play some bowling or something.
Maybe later. I try to throw this. Okay, so that has to be heavy because, as you can see, I can throw a thing which is lighter. I can't do that.
Yeah, because it's a thing from a toolbox.
Yeah. Oh, that's not cool. Don't like that. Guys, please fix it. Tools can be thrown. Okay. Let's go back to our rocket.
Cerber said that, and you are wonder why rockets explode afterwards.
Well, they did. Not only Soviet ones. Actually, lots of rockets, including the very modern ones, exploded after after launching. Yeah, it is the rocket science. There's lots of conditions. There are like hundreds and thousands of reasons why it can explode. So
it will be, of course, in demo we have only a first mission, first stage, and it's just a tutorial, right? But in the later stages of the game, that will be cool. That if you use not proper tools, if you do something not in a proper way, rockets will explode.
Wow, I haven't known about that, but it sounds cool to me, because it's not like, okay, our player, you are a child and we will do everything for you. It's like, no, you're a grown adult man or woman, and if you do something not properly, it will explode.
Yeah.
So I like that. Like that game does not forgive mistakes, as in real life.
Yes, and then real game really starts when you do something wrong and you destroy things, right? You can broke them.
Then you have to fix them. Okay. Okay, I think all of them are ready. Okay, now we have to put every single one there and create that submodule. Okay, and the last one, oh, I missed. Yeah.
Okay, we have new submodule.
I will remove it.
And game is saved.
Exactly. Damn, that's heavy. Okay. Oh, I have done something not. Oh, okay. Everything is fine. For a moment, I thought I did something wrong, but not. It's okay. This is the frame. You also use the blowtorch to create some module here. Okay, and I'll show you something. Okay, you have all the knowledge to create next submodule yourself. Step up to the pump motor and assemble it to the former submodule. If you have problems with drafting table, you will need other type of screws and set of red keys. Make sure all screws are tightened. Okay, we'll do that in a moment. First I'll show you something else. Okay, that's the submodule we were talking before. We have to finish that. So we change the view on our drawing table, so it is that part, and shows us the how should we do that. The first part, and then the second, the third. We'll use that view frequently because actually you don't know how to do that on your own. You have to use the drawing table to make that properly. It's very important for our players to know that while the game allows you to do that in a way you want to do that, sometimes it will not work properly then, or the tutorial can be the tutorial needs you to do that in the right order.
Yeah, you can't skip any
exactly, and it's like in a real life, because if you most of the catastrophes of the rockets have the purpose that somebody did something in the wrong order or in the wrong way. So it is like crucial to do that in the right order. But first we will move that part because we will need that later. I will explain to you that in a moment. Because I will need that part here. then I will put that. Okay. Okay. I think that's fine. Almost fine. And that's better. Okay, so which one the first? That part. That and that. Number 2, then number 3. Okay. First we take this part and join them. Okay, those screws don't work, so we have to take other ones, the red ones, I suppose. But we don't have enough space here, so we just drop that and drop the welds and take the red keys and red screws. Lots of screws here. See, we don't have enough of them, so let's grab some more. So if you can do that, there should be an info about more screws. Okay, I don't see more. That should be enough, I suppose.
Yeah, that is the demo version. So this is the version to, you know, take a feeling of this game, see what is working good, what we want to change, and I think that this is the best time for our players to give us a feedback, because in this early stage of development we can change a lot, and this is why we show our demo. We need this feedback to make our game good for players and to make the feeling the best possible.
So comrades, if you want to support the World Revolution, please give us your feedback on our Discord channel, our Facebook, via email, or on Steam support. But be aware, capitalists can read that too. Yeah, so exactly. Our Discord channel, we are there. Also our devs are there. If you want to share something like feedback, if you want to ask about something, just write on our Discord channel.
And this is so important for us. We are so grateful for any feedback, for any suggestions that can make our game better.
Yeah, because actually we do the games for you, so just give us know how to do that. It is better ask than to regret. Okay. And as you know, for example, from Mars and other games, we listen very carefully to your voice, and we change things that you don't like.
And Cerber is here, and we change so many things for better thanks to Cerber.
Yeah, like
to his feedback.
I have to say that I'm of the person that grabs Cerber's infos and then creates tickets. And lots of them, lots of those suggestions have been put into our games. It was like nobody knows better how to play the game and what to do, what is right or what is wrong than our players. And Cerber is like a person who knows all of our games, and
we are very grateful for that. It's so important. It's priceless.
Yeah. So. Good job. Okay, another part. I think it's a bit tricky here. Sometimes you have to make some gymnastics to. Oh, not enough knotted balls. Okay, again, now different ones. Okay, like 200 of them, so I think it's now fine.
Montsia is asking, when are you guys gonna add months? I don't exactly get what his mean.
Moths? You mean moths? The insects? You mean? I'm not sure. But to which game? If you could add some more info, that would be very useful for us to answer your question. Oh, most. Oh, okay, I get it. So most is the guy who on our Discord on the mem section added some pictures of moths. So man, I really don't know. It's this question for our developments. That could be nice inside joke or Easter egg.
Okay, yeah. And as we said, that server knows well our games, not only games because even Discord jokes. Yeah,
exactly. I think the server you tagged the mods once when there were those mods. So yeah. That's a tricky thing. Okay. Okay, now I don't remember which one, so I will consult the drawing table. So we
remember to do everything in a
exactly right order.
Yeah, right order.
So I added this part. So number 4 is okay. This part, and then that's okay. Fine. Let's continue. Again, lots of screws. Okay, I did something wrong. Ah, wait! Please do not escape. Okay. You know that those engines, the engine we are creating, the RD 10007 and 10008, the whole family of engines were the ones used to, for example, in Soyuz mission, in Vostok's missions, like the main engines for Russian, Soviet space program. We're talking about the rockets, but the same engines were used in different rockets too.
Only in rockets?
Yeah, I think rockets exactly, because I think that the Russians have, the Soviets had also the space. How is it called? The that space aircraft. I have forgotten.
This is a cool aspect of our games. I like it a lot. Like in Rover Mechanic Simulator, the educational aspect.
Yeah, exactly.
You have fun, but at the same time you learn about what you are interested in. And here I think that it will be interesting experience to go to some Russian science museum or rocket science museum and look at the engine that you know well from the game, right?
Exactly. It's if you can only enter the Russia and visit such museum. As you know, people usually forget about the achievements of Russian space program, but actually they have sent the first living creature into the cosmos. I mean the dog Laika, and also the
But I'm not sure what to think about that. I think that Laika wasn't so happy about that.
She wasn't. Unfortunately,
she's going to space as a dog.
Unfortunately, she wasn't. She couldn't refuse. But at that moment, as I read, there was no technical possibility to take her back, and they tried to check whether the living creature is actually capable of living in the cosmos, in a space, space rocket. And I was, I remember there were the space shuttle. They have not only the rockets, they also had the space shuttle called the Buran. We were talking about that with Jacek during our last stream on the RC, but actually it is like rotting somewhere.
You can just once to crunch. Yeah.
Okay, that's better. Oh, not this one. This one. Yeah, it's a bit tricky, as you can see. Sometimes you have to work harder to add those parts. Okay. And also, actually, not. I think now it's not, but not very lately. The Americans were hiring Russian space rockets to send things on International Space Station, and now I think there is a SpaceX rocket, a Falcon, but not very far. They had to use Russian rockets. Okay.
And I see that you know this engine very well, because you don't even need those drawings from a drawing room.
Maybe not very good, but well, enough well.
Yeah, you are a tester.
Yeah. I actually, it is crucial, before we release you the game, it is crucial that it's tested very well. And before we launch the stream, it has to have no bugs.
No,
yeah.
But testers always say that it is not possible to launch a game with no bugs. There's
exactly.
always something that you can test, because there are so many possibilities, right?
Yeah, actually, if we tried, we could show that it can be blocked, but actually, I won't do that now, because I want to do that properly. Yeah, and it's very interesting, but sometimes you are not sure whether it's a bug or it's a feature. Like here, some say that, well, it is a bug that you can't finish the tutorial if you don't do that in the right order. But actually, it is partly a feature, because as we were talking, if you construct the rocket, a fantastic piece of engineering, and you don't follow the instructions,
yes,
you are more dangerous for it than a saboteur, for example.
It makes you to have good habits to for a later stages in a game.
Exactly.
To do everything in the
right order.
Right.
Yeah.
And there is when it comes to the bugs, are everywhere in every title, every game. There is a YouTuber, I don't know the name, don't remember the name, but his videos is all about finding exploits and bugs in every game, like AAA titles. Everywhere are bugs, right? So he takes the best games, and just always find something.
Yeah, but actually, it's the one of the paradigm of testing is that you can't test the game 100%,
yes.
or maybe actually you can, but the amount of money, it's like in economy, the cost in that last few percent is so high that it's actually, you can't do that you can't. So it is better to do that, well enough, and have a good communication with the players, as we do, because actually, as you probably know, we have lots of information from you about the bugs, those features, some about the tips and the hacks, and some things are connected with the fact that you know, there are so many configurations of the PCs, so many manufacturers and producers that you actually can't test everything. So many configuration of the PCs, like the software, the drivers, and wow, it's like my head is a bit. You can get a headache from that if you want to.
And the feedback is important not only with bugs, but with soft suggestions, like a feeling of the game.
The total feeling of the game. Maybe it is. Actually, I think this is the most important part of the feedback, because the bugs, you can also fix the bugs. But if you want to change the design, you have to do that in the early part of the game. Yeah. So that's why this is so important, that you give us your feedback and give us info. What do you know? So try, for example, demo of the Soyuz and let us know if you like it or not. I hope you like, as I do. Okay, I'm quite sure we have connected all of the parts. So now the big moment. We try to create the submodule. Okay. Oh, one more part. So the game shows us that we are missing something. I think the red ones. At camera it would say that unfortunately not everything in Soviet Russia can be red. Not to be mistaken. Okay, that should be everything for now. Fastened. Okay.
One more thing.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, there are some screws, look.
Yeah. But those are the red ones. Okay, we do that this way. They can be here too. Okay, hopefully you can find it. Okay, that should be. This one, something is wrong here.
And those two parts, little parts on the table, there on the right.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, I did something I don't know.
I think that here can be something or not. This is,
oh yeah, yes. Yeah. Okay, now fine. I'd say thank God, but comrades do not say that thing. Okay, now just snap the engine pump to the frame. Well, that man panics. As always, the universe tells us that we don't know everything. And when we think we are totally prepared, we are not. Okay. So
the lights on this part looks pretty good.
Exactly. And now the connectors. Okay, we have them here. Okay, you were talking about the lights. You mean?
Yeah, on reflecting on this part of engine when you're walking with it.
I haven't checked if we have set the highest graphic.
Yes, it's the
Yeah.
highest resolution.
Okay.
Revolution, like
Okay.
you know, it's your influence, comrade.
Yeah. Remember, it doesn't it doesn't have to be pretty, but it has to be solid. It's that proverb that those things are designed in a way which is like Russian idea gniotso nie łamiotso, meaning you
Functionality over aesthetics.
exactly. Like literally it says you can bend it but you can't break it. Okay, now the fuel pump. I am getting some shapes. Okay. Okay, the screws again. Very carefully. And we have to admit that in one moment it becomes too hard to, change the position of that. And if you set it in the wrong way, you can be unable to finish it.
But it's
Yeah.
close to the reality too.
Exactly.
I mean, these are heavy objects. If you put it in a wrong direction, you just have a problem.
You don't have the access to some of the some of those screws then. Okay, wait a little bit. Okay. One more. Man, it's have to be done so precisely. Okay, fastening pipes. Now is a tricky moment because in a earlier version of the demo there were some problems with that step. I hope it would work. You remember the scene from the Armageddon movie when that Soviet cosmonaut he fixes the American computer using the wrench. So, like,
Not exactly, but it sounds funny.
I think that Peter Stormare played that guy, and it was like in Soviet Russia we fix the computers like that. Well, the American view on the Soviet technique. Okay, just one more. I think we'll slow down a bit because maybe I have done that a bit too fast. Okay. I don't know if you've seen our cups. We've shown them during the ERC. We can say that because the date of the premiere of the Farming Life, our another game is set. I think
15 October, I believe.
yeah, 15th or 18th, but it's in October.
Yeah, it's 18th. Yeah.
Yeah. So while
Waiting for Farmer's Life, we just have Soyuz Constructors Life.
exactly, we changed we changed it a bit, and I think we were talking about before that the guys can send us some news from the game. like for example how they created that rocket, or wait, I need more of that. Okay. And the clamps here. Okay. Now we have to fasten those screws. Okay, so
Cerber said that you are pretty lucky that you found it in a first locker you opened. Yeah, but
damn. Okay, I could have. How did it happen? Yeah, but we can actually we can still have lots of time, so we can check what's there. Okay.
Yeah, and you can
more
you
screws.
can say that it's not a luck; it's a pure skill.
Exactly. Okay, 500 to them. More. The tricky part is that actually next to them there are similar ones, but you will use them later. Also, you have that cables. Just don't grab them because you don't use them before. It's against the procedure, and those are very empty. Okay, what to do now? We've attached the clamps. We have the main construction almost finished, and when we attach the clamps, there will be just nozzles to add. Okay, let's check the drawing table. Okay, so that one actually we don't need anymore. We did this. We did this too. This one also is finished. Okay, so the last part. I'm not sure if we add the nozzle first or how to do that properly. Maybe. Okay. Maybe I won't make it more complicated than it is. Let it be this way. The nozzles, then that silver clamps. Okay. I think we have the right order. Okay. Let's grab that. You see, we can't run now because it's too heavy.
And you apparently slow down.
Yeah, we can't. Yeah, I'm slowed down and I can't throw it too.
I think you have to be careful now because bad move and the physics will make you problems.
Yeah, okay, but I think it works now. Okay, now we need a wrench to add this. Okay, that's all of the parts that we need to finish that. And okay, this is the part we need to fasten. Okay, make sure that it's properly fastened. Okay. I can also share the info that it's not a common knowledge, but the Soviet Union put a very big stress on education of engineers and scientists. It's not like people think that only the heavy industry, but actually they had very developed Academy of Science, and lots of Soviet scientists had very good achievements. But also they haven't been known very well because they didn't let people to share info about that. Okay. Now something called the silver conduit pipes. Which one of them? I think that's it. Okay, comrades, how do you find our demo so far? Let us know if you like it or not.
Remember to give us your feedback and remember how important it is for us.
Exactly.
And especially, as I said before, on this stage of the game, because now it's easier to make use of this all this feedback. And I think I see this demo as a pure potential. I mean, we have those mechanics of making the parts, those physics, and now we can just develop the rest of the rocket. And develop the late game mechanics.
I think it's actually the first time we show the Soyuz to people, to our fans.
Yes, definitely. The Soyuz team put a lot of effort, make a great work with that, with all the interiors, all the mechanics. And and Steam Festival is a
great moment.
Good moment for that.
I think we can say that they haven't been sleeping for 4 days and releasing builds every 6 or 8 hours, which is actually could be a little pain in the ass because we had to test everything. But it's finally done and it's ready. We can show that to you and check whether you like it or not. I think I like it. It's like a bit like rover mechanic.
It's relaxing in a similar way, right?
Exactly. While actually it's different enough to not be bored. Yeah.
Yeah, and the feeling is different. I think that here in Soyuz you have to be more precise. You have to be careful about this physics on object because, as you said, when you put something in a wrong direction or something like that, you can and it's too big. You can't do anything. So you have to have a plan, and you have to be careful about that.
And also, you in rover mechanic, you had those. Camera was set.
Static view. Yeah, the view was static.
So it's totally different experience. But it also has some advantages. Like it gives you exactly the different experience than RMS. So the RMS was like didn't have that the feeling of the Soviet punk. So
yes, but the cool thing was the radio station.
Yeah.
And I think that here we want to stay with the Soviet punk feeling, music. Mm-hmm. But maybe good idea is to give an opportunity for players to change it a little bit, like more like a Soviet rock or Soviet synthwave or you know many different
Yeah, like
atmospheres.
because in Rover you also could change
Yes,
the genre.
that was a great idea. That was a great idea. And honestly, this electro wave music, sometimes even now I like to hear it, even if I don't play Hermes. That was my favorite.
I have to say that I just love Hermes, so I had to love also that game. But at the beginning I have to like change my mindset because, as we said, it's a bit different. Similar, but there are slight differences.
Łukasz, I will leave you with viewers for a few minutes.
Okay.
I will go to refill water. Do you need something? Coffee or anything?
No, I have plenty of water. I have prepared this time.
Okay, so give me just a few minutes.
Okay.
And I'll be back.
As I said to Kronet, I actually have like a free glasses of water, so no danger of having a dry mouth. Okay, have I fastened all of them? Oh no, not yet. Okay, comrades. Now fuel hoses. And it's 8 of them. Try to find them. Okay. Oh, they're here. Okay, and connect them immediately. So as you can see, comrades, we have different tools here. I'm not sure whether in a full game we have more, but I think there will be something like that, because I think you don't create the rocket engine using just 3 tools. Okay. You can see we just have to be very precise. A little checkup whether I did everything correctly, and last part. Okay, 4 more to go. Just like that. As you can see, the game shows us when we add the part properly and everything is correct. It's a big advantage. We can see if we did everything fine. Okay. Then it's yellow. And the last hose. AC. And that's fine. Okay. The cover pipes. Okay, that's it. There are 2 of them. Wait, I will remove that because it's like down. Okay, it's too heavy. Can't throw it. Just a little bit. Okay, now we fasten those screws. And also you can see that if the screw is fastened in the correct way, it changes the color to the green and the whole part to the yellow. Okay, let's check if we can move that. No, you can't. The object is too heavy to be carried. So this is very important, because if you put that in the wrong place, as we were talking before, you won't be able to access some of the parts. So like, don't do that in a places like that, or somewhere there, because there you won't be able to finish the tutorial. Okay, we are like almost finished, so
cool.
Yeah. I think maybe it's the time for our some other news. Our developers from the Castle Flipper team are finishing the works on the
major
update.
Yes, this is cool news, and this is good example of this, that how important is the feedback from players.
Exactly.
Because there are so many changes, so much of content, of new content, and we are we really care about this. Any suggestions from the player, any even the smallest comments that can make us able to make our game better for our players.
As we know, some people did like some mechanics in the game, or just wanted to add some things to the game. We took all of those info from you. We tried to add some things. We also tested that very heavily. Thanks to server, we also had some additional info. For example, there are some new roofs, which we tested together.
Yes. And this is an effect of cooperation with players, right? And
exactly.
This is a creative process, and some ideas, there are so many ideas, and some ideas are really good, but these are not yours ideas. You don't have them, right? And you read a comment of a player, and you think, this is a great thing. We can put it in a game. There are so many things. I don't want to spoil everything. You can see a trailer on our YouTube.
Exactly.
I think it's really worth to check, especially when you are a fan of Castle Player, Castle Flipper game, and you know it well. You will be surprised, I'm sure.
Exactly, because the game is like totally different than before. Or maybe not totally, but very
many new mechanics that change the game.
So I could say that it's not only the update; it's like a small DLC.
Yes. I think about it that way. And you know what is great about that? New content, so many new objects. That even when you build something in your kingdom, in a Castle Flipper, you can go there and make this place even more intense, more beautiful, more in your style. Check new possibilities. That is cool. That is really cool.
I think the thing that people were, which is shown on the trailer, is the NPCs, I suppose. Yeah.
Yes, NPCs are the biggest change, I think, and this is this is direct effect of the players' feedback. There were so many comments that NPCs will be great in this game, and they will be.
I hope you will like it. Okay, nice fun part, because we are talking that you have to follow the tutorial very carefully and be very precise. Remember that sometimes the tutorial doesn't show you some things you have to do, and then you need to, be very careful. Like here, when you add the clamps into those hoses, you have to fasten those screws later.
Cobra 5.0 commented, hello, I can't place the time card in my locker. I push the right mouse button, but the yellow icon just keeps floating up and down. I believe it's you have to push E first on a keyboard.
Exactly.
And then right mouse button and put it in
but
the right place.
Not only push, but actually hold.
Yeah, hold.
Yeah, we will maybe, because we are very close to finishing the demo. We can show again the beginning of it if you want.
Yes, I you know what I think we can, when you finish that, we can just start from the beginning once again. Maybe we can do it some more speed up a little bit.
Exactly.
Like okay, Cobra will try that. And this is why comments are important too, because look, you played this game so many times, and when you just know the first steps, you do it automatically, and you don't even find that someone can have problems.
Exactly. So we were talking about most of the tricky parts there, but
yes, Cobra, you can play and leave our stream in the background, because we'll definitely go back there and show it again.
Exactly. So
that worked. That worked.
Okay.
Yes. I'm really glad.
Okay, guys. So now it's almost the last part. There are 6 cables here, 4 from the nozzles, and 2 that go to that place. Okay, finally, you create last module. Your RD108 engine is almost ready. Okay, I will leave the cables here. Okay, we have finished the tutorial. So this is all the content from the demo. Engine has been successfully tested and is now ready to be sent into space. You have proven your ability to work as Soyuz rocket constructor. We are looking forward to meeting you again. Okay, so guys, comrades, what we want you to do when you finish the demo is add it to the wish list if you liked it, and also check our other games. We'll start the game in a moment again, and do that in a slightly different way. We'll try to break it a bit. I hope it's not too easy to break. As we said, again, I'm sorry that we are talking about that again and again, but we really like to have your feedback on the game. How do you feel that? How do you like the gameplay?
And that's the reason we are doing all these things like demo, like stream.
Exactly.
We need this feedback. This is our fuel to develop a game.
If we are the rocket engine, then the feedback from me is our fuel, and you are the engineers.
Yes.
Yeah.
And even the smallest thing, I think that someone is playing and thinks like, oh, it's too small. I won't let them know about it. It's nothing. It's like a small thing. No, every feedback is really important to make the feeling better.
Like with the castle flipper, because some of the people said that the game is a bit too short here. We created it to play longer, but it wasn't like okay, that the guy is wrong. We don't agree with that. No, we have that opinion. We took it and we made the game longer.
But when it comes to the castle flipper, I see it as a creative sandbox, because I see all the missions are like tutorial when you know the game, and then you have the unlimited timeless space in your kingdom when you can create everything. And when I saw how creative are players, what they can do in their kingdom, it's amazing. Many ideas I think I wouldn't be even able to think about this game like from that perspective they did. That's
also
cool.
If we are like in a science and engineering climate, the same is with the Mars. The Mars has the campaign, or will have the campaign, but also it has the free play mode. And in the free play mode, the one thing that limits you is just your imagination. It's like imagination at the Mars, because the Mars Mars wants to kill you.
Yes. In a castle flipper you are perfectly safe and you can just put your creation there. But in Mars you have to survive, and that is a hard part. But I feel when you are talking about Mars, that we have this sandbox and we are really close every day to show it to players. But you just make this taste of the Mars. Our players who can't play now, it's it's
man,
like no.
I know. I'm really sorry. I didn't want to. I don't mean to do that, but I just want to assure you that when you try it, I think you will like it, because the free play is like really nice.
And you still have the taste of it in a
prologue and
in a prologue version, right?
So that's the tip, because you can play in a prologue. I think as long as you can. The sandstorm doesn't finish it now. You just don't do the last step and master your skills as the Mars colonist to be ready when the game will be released.
And
we hope soon.
I think that there is a reason why Occupy Mars and the Rover Mechanic Simulator logos are here, because this is like one family of our games concerned in
hard science fiction.
Hard science fiction. Maybe it's not Soyuz. It's not science fiction, but the same feeling of
the science,
of
the
a
science part.
Science constructing and a mechanic part.
But okay, I will restart the game and we'll continue. Actually, we can say that the RMS also has a very small part of the fiction. You are on the Mars, but it's actually we are on the edge of going there.
Yes, but the biggest fiction in RMS, I believe, is that the real rovers are not meant to be repaired, right?
Exactly.
And this is we had to change that, but the rest it's pretty realistic.
Yeah, but actually there was one guy who repaired the rover, and that guy in Martian in the movie. He did it to communicate.
Right.
But actually, totally right. They were not meant to be repaired, so they are very hard to disassemble. That's the thing. Everybody who played RMS knows how hard it is to disassemble. It's opportunity or spirit and get to the bowels of them. It's like totally. It's very difficult and time consuming. Okay, once again we try to do the speed run here and show you every single moment that can be difficult for you. So first part, you grab. Okay. Those are not too difficult here. Okay. Then you can also skip that part. Work card. Grab it. Don't do anything. Run here. Left mouse button. Run. I think maybe some Easter egg, like the haunted janitor with the bottle of vodka who is trying to what are you doing here? It's 8 at night. Okay, changing room. And the first place that can create you some trouble. As the tutorial says, hold the E key and then it moves to your arm. You can see, and now right mouse button. Okay, because we can show if you do that you can press E and just leave it somewhere, or I don't know. You had it here, and then you left it. Just go back, find it, grab it, and then leave it here
with holding E.
Exactly.
And as Cobra said, that works.
That works. Changing room. Left mouse button. No philosophy here. No rocket science yet. Going to the garage. Yeah, earlier version of the game, it was a bit darker here, like in Resident Evil.
Yes.
There
are so many. You know, when you develop a game, there are so many builds that have so many funny bugs. I think that this could be funny to make a compilation video of all those mistakes from the previous
it was
builds.
So hard to find the way here. Okay. Okay, again, nothing tricky here. Now, important part, because as you've seen, we had the ghost here and it disappeared very quickly. You have to move the pump upside down in a way that it will be easy to leave it. Okay.
Yeah, and
like
check
that.
2 ways to do that. You can do it by JKL and
by R.
All by
show
pressing
you.
R and moving mouse.
If you press R, then you move the mouse again. It is like that. But if you accidentally press the R, don't panic.
And there's one more mechanic. When you are on R mode, you can press Tab. Or tab. There's okay, and you can just make it comfortable for you with tab.
Exactly.
And put it again where you need it.
Okay, we need it here. Now the screws. What is important? Just don't take the screws before. Okay, one. Because okay, another part. If you have the screws and you grab the main part, you will just grab it. You have to click on ghost, exactly. And the second part. Okay, here we have nothing too difficult. Okay. Okay, properly. I think I did something wrong. Yeah, okay, it's fine now. Okay. Now we have to another tricky part. Again, change it, add it, fasten it. Like, comrades, is everything correct with our transmission?
Yes, I'll check from time to time and everything is okay.
Okay. Perfect.
My name is Conrad, and when you call me comrade, I think like you call me by my name.
Yeah, whether I'm fine or not. Okay. Okay, guys. Another thing tricky is sometimes people had problems because you go to the drawing room for schematics of the engine, and if you stay in here, you can miss the first ghost rocket that leads you to there. It's just opposite to you. there. So just move forward, move backward, and then the beautiful R7 rocket will lead you to the right place.
And I really can't wait to show our players all the
exactly.
restrooms, because as I said, those interiors are cool. But this is just demo version. All those
we can't
functionalities are just close now, but.
But as we said, the aesthetics of that is...
Yeah, we have, the strongest aces, the strongest cards in our pockets still.
Yeah. Okay. As you know, as a good girl on a date, we can't show you everything before you are, bought. Okay. Again, here, nothing too difficult. The X. Okay, the injector. Now the tricky part about that, we're talking about it a bit, is that you have to do that in the right order. So just please do that everything exactly as tutorial says. I think the devs have planned to change it a bit and create the tutorial in a way that lets you do some differences here. But I think I don't know if we decided that it's a feature or. Okay, the step with the blowtorch. Blowtorch, if you're looking for one, almost every single tool you need in a demo is here. So the blowtorch and the welds. Okay, do that a little faster. So if anything is unclear to you or you'd like to us to show you something in a more precise way, just give us an info. Another thing worth mentioning is that you can't have two of those tools at the same moment. Yeah, as I thought, you have to weld them before.
Now you're really fast with that.
Yeah, but did it a few times. Yeah. Okay, now we wait. When we have this done, we create the submodule here. It's a bit different one than with the others. And now we do something like that. And we have the first submodule. Move it a bit like here. Now the faster part, the injectors. So no matter how fast would I be, the server is supposed to be faster than me. So
yes. I saw a speedrun of Mars
demo.
The Mars prologue. Yeah, that was impressive. And you have dancing nozzle again. I like this. It's really funny.
Yeah, picture. You can do that, but actually, usually in real life on purpose. Here I did it accidentally.
But leave it like that. Maybe maybe we'll do some record of a dancing nozzle or something like that.
Dancing nozzle. To the Soviet punk, to the Soviet wave. Not here. Okay. What is important when you have the nozzle ready? Prepare it like that. Create a submodule, and then start another one.
Yeah, I think that it's important in this game to understand this logic of submodules, right? You
Exactly.
make submodules, make a right mouse button to make a submodules from the separate parts.
Exactly. And one more thing which is important, don't add the nozzles here when they are ready. First finish all of the nozzles and then
make a submodule. Yeah, to make a submodule you need all parts of the submodule. So prepare all the nozzles.
All of the nozzles.
Yeah.
And then finish the submodule. Okay. So, comrade, do we have the info from our secret command center?
Yes, I think that the mission for tonight is just finish this gameplay. You don't have to rush so much, but you know, on a chill, and we can just make good advices for our players. Finish this, and I think that
this
for tonight it will be done.
Okay. You know, this is demo, so this is shorter than our usual streams because we are not showing the whole game, like with the castle or RMS or other games. There are much more to show. This is just like a demo for you to familiarize with the game and have some feedback from you.
This is like a handshake with a game.
Exactly. It's short, and in the time of the pandemic,
yes, it's a short and intense handshake.
Exactly. Yeah, but I think it's like a good preview of a game, and you can surely decide whether you like it or not.
But you can, if you know our games, you know that you can be sure that we will be we care about the reality of the engine, that the facts about about the physics, about the educational aspects, and that if you are passionate about this kind of science, you know that you will be
satisfied.
Yeah, satisfied with this game experience.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So we finish like this submodule and then we are over, or?
No. I think we can finish all game loop.
Okay. It's important because there are some places which are, which can be difficult for a new player. Okay, but I think we are done here. So. Okay.
Oh, and it can be, you have to put it like
in a different position. I've forgotten my own advice.
So JKL is your way to rotate objects?
No, actually, not sure. Usually I use them, but it's because of my laziness. Okay, fine. So, okay, the submodule is ready. Okay, I did something. Oh, okay.
Now this part.
So this is the moment when this is ready and you don't know what to do, go here.
Remember to fasten this.
Exactly. Yes, I don't know why it skipped. I have pushed some button.
But you know, the schemas can be helpful here, because when you finish this, the next schema is the schema of this.
Exactly. So just remember that if you have that ready, then go here.
Okay, the previous one.
The previous one, and do that. It's quite easy.
And this is the easiest module.
Yeah, just the frame.
The frame.
What is important here is that we prepare some space for that. It's like not in the tutorial, but from the practice. Because it's hard to get there. Okay, I take this one, take it there. Oh,
so prepare your workspace first.
Exactly. One more thing to do. Damn, I did something I didn't want to do. Okay. Bam. Okay, that's fine. Now that pump station. Oh, inventory is full, so now we use A and drop some things. I mean blowtorch and more screws. Okay, another tricky parts can be somewhere here, and we'll show it to you.
And that is the most tricky module, I think.
Yeah, because you have to do that. It's not tricky if you remember that you have to do everything in the right order. If you do that, it won't cause problems. But if you won't, then you can have to start it from the beginning. So to avoid the frustration, just do everything as the diagram says. Okay, lots and lots of screws. That's another thing that you have to be very careful about, because if you do just like that, then oh yeah, I see, I did it myself. The fastening is not finished. Okay, and okay. Another one here. Okay. And that's it. Yellow ones, we need more of them. So remember about the screws. If you fasten them, do that very carefully. I know we talked about the, I don't know, hundreds of times, but yeah, okay. Again, did it myself.
Okay, one more. Yeah, it learns patience.
Yeah, exactly. And engineering is about being patient.
Yes, I believe that.
No, that's
This is a great opportunity to just chill, relax after work. You came back and you just like in RMS. RMS was for me that game that I like to just turn on electro swing and chill with rovers.
Have I told you about our graphic designers who are in the same room that the portable version of RMS is?
Mm-hmm.
And they a bit angry that they work there, and I'm looking like I'm chilling and relaxing with the because
you're testing games in the same room.
Yeah, exactly.
You both worked, but your work is to play RMS.
Exactly. So as you probably know, the RMS so far is I think it's released on the Xbox. I'm not sure. It should be because it was sent. I think the portable version should be available. Maybe ask the command center if it is, because I don't want to share the unprecise information. But yeah, I've tested it, and our graphic designers were like, "Wow, what is he doing there?"
And we have new viewer, Robin.
Hello,
Center
Robin.
Brick. Hi, Robin. We're glad you are with us.
To be precise, it's not a viewer; it's a comrade.
Yeah, comrade.
Another person joining the world's revolution. Just joking. Remember.
There is another one.
Yeah, there is. It is a rocket science. Okay, ready. Then what do we add here?
Robin, if we encourage you to try Soyuz Constructors, let us know what you think about this game. What we can do more, how you see this potential of this game. How you feel this feeling, and as we said, any kind of feedback is
how do you like the music?
Our fuel for development.
Exactly. No, the developers desperately need some love.
No, but when it comes to this project, and I think we haven't mentioned how much effort developers, especially leader Jacek and graphic designers and level designers put effort to make this game really good. This is just a demo, but I think that
talking that they had no sleep and they were like releasing the
we don't crunch in our company, but they are like really passionate about rocket science, about this game, and just put a lot of passion and effort in that. But I think they did a great work, and we are on a good way to the rest of development to the late game of Soyuz Constructor.
Yeah, and
from the beginning
very
to the
important info. Yeah, that we put lots of effort to avoid crunch. Yeah, because it's like something which sometimes is necessary in IT business, but it's like not with our philosophy of making games.
Yes, it's when you crunch when business is more important than people and than passion, and we do everything to
avoid it.
To price more the passion and people.
Like in general, you want our developers to be happy.
I think that very important is to make a game with this vibe of passion. I think this is in every our game. Like I think about Dinosaur Fossil Hunters, about Mars, about Rover Mechanic. All those games are developed in the atmosphere of passion to the subject of the game, and the same with Soyuz Constructors, of course.
Yeah, but generally most of our projects are made are, you know, devs ideas or our CEO ideas. Like we don't I don't know, buy products or buy ideas. We just develop them inside the company.
Oh, Theo Mayer said that he will play Occupy Mars.
Yeah,
that's great. That's great. So many
Good
people
for you.
wait for this game, and now you can try the demo version and the prologue version of Occupy Mars. Yeah, I will recommend the prologue.
Okay, I'm a bit okay. I know what to do now. I'm going to take this, move it a little bit.
But of course, Theo Mayer, you can check the Soyuz Constructors if you are into the hard science fiction. It's, as we said, it's Soyuz Constructor is not science fiction. It's more like Soviet punk, the retro style.
We could say it's like a grandfather of the Mars.
Grandfather.
Yeah.
Maybe it's even in the same universe, right? Because
Exactly.
you know, like 100 years before.
We actually, have we ever decided whether it's the same universe or not?
But this is a good space for you know, I forgot the word, but I mean the small things in the game that make connection between them, and they're just like
the
small
Easter eggs.
These Easter eggs, of course, Easter eggs. Sorry, I forgot the word. But this is a good space for Easter eggs between those two.
Like having the I went to the Mars because I was inspired by Soviet space constructors. Or I want to be engineer because of that. Okay, I'm quite sure I missed something here. Then I have okay. That and that also is.
But all those games are based hardly on a scientific approach, and this is what what I believe make them so connected that I believe if you like Rover Mechanic, you will like Occupy Mars, and of course it's totally different. But this scientific approach is what is connecting them.
So if you'd like to be the rocket engineer, try our game first and decide whether you like it or not. I mean, being the space engineer.
Yes, and as I because you said if you like to be rocket engineer, and I think about, am I really want to be? I mean, I like to make games so much, to be in this process that okay, I like it. I want to stay in a game dev. I don't want to be engineer, a rocket engineer. But come on, we are players, as I said, and at the beginning we can have thousands of lives. We can switch it. You can one time be a engineer and another time be you know, a farmer or you know, keep your zoo. That's cool.
Okay, wait a minute. Wait, I have to move that. Oh, heavy. And I have to change the position. Okay. The palm. Okay, we were talking before about the parts of that which can be tricky. We are going very close to another place. And in a moment I will show you how to deal with that problem. As every time here, check whether the screws are fastened properly. The game should show you if you did it right or not, but you can also check on your own doing something like that. So just clicking left mouse button on the part that has to be attached. Okay. And remember, comrades, precision is everything. Don't remember the capitalist. In Soviet Union, the precision is very important. Okay, for fastening pipes. That one is not tricky yet, but we are very soon. Because when you finish adding those parts, then you have to add those clamps, and then the tutorial switches very fast to another step. You have to be very careful and add those clamps and add the screws and fasten them. They're going somewhere here. I'll show you that in a moment. No. Okay. Okay. There are 4 of them.
Okay, aiming is important here. You have to click exactly on a part.
Exactly.
So, again, precision.
Precision. Try the one of the problems of the Soviet rocket technology, and generally about Soviet technology, was that it was very energy consuming. There was a funny quote from Nikita Khrushchev, who said once that it doesn't matter as long as Russia has lots of resources. So the problem became more serious after the collapse of the Soviet Union, when they found out that the economy is very energy consuming, and you just can't afford it. The problem is also on the Ukraine here, which doesn't have that much resources. Okay, here are the stability clamps. As you can see, I added one. Now I'm adding the second one, and now the tutorial step is going forward. You have to remember that you have to now add the screws and fasten them, not in one place or two, but also on the second side. These are a third and fourth screw to be fastened, and now it's ready. And now you can add the nozzles. Okay.
You have to grab it properly.
Exactly.
Do you remember maybe that your parents or grandparents who remembered the Soviet Union have this sentence about Soviet solid? That something is Soviet solid.
Exactly. Yeah, it is. Because you know, it's maybe not maybe a joke, but it's like economical a bit, because it wasn't the capitalism, and nobody like earned money. There were not companies who were working for profit. They didn't have any interest in doing things that were
the business was not about consuming things, so you don't have to buy more, but it is something that I remember that my, for example, grandparents told about radio or television that is from the Soviet Union. That was the compliment, that it is Soviet solid. It's very good because it is from the Soviet Union.
But actually, there were two things. The one it's the economy of that, and the second, like let's admit, the Russians like solid things. So yeah.
And maybe at the beginning of the Soviet Union, when the economy was not crashed yet, the intention was good, just to do good things, right?
Exactly. So not everything is so black and white. Like it's a bit political, so maybe leave the topic.
Yeah, but I think that history is interesting, and what is interesting is that we can dive into this atmosphere, right? And as I said at the beginning, we put a lot of effort in finding references, in research, to find the essence of those times, right?
Well, actually, I was talking with our CEO about the resources, and he said that he even has a book for that. They had a lot of time. They spent a lot of time on research on the internet, but also on traditional paper sources, which is like quite. I admire it. It's lots of work here. Okay, I can't kneel now. Oh, I can. Okay, my mistake. Okay, now it's better. Yeah. So actually, it's best to well prepare your place of work. Oops. Actually, after
you're lying on the ground now, yeah?
No.
Oh, that was crunchy.
Yeah. Actually, I can't wait to stream the full version of that. Okay. Physics, don't be a... Okay.
It's good to lie down, I think.
Yeah. Actually, if you move it in a different position, you won't be you may not be able to finish the tutorial. So again, precision planning, that's the crucial thing here. On one of the streams before, we were talking about that things in space has to be very, maybe not the primitive, but very solid, very like the computers that are used in the rovers or in rockets are very old and very simple. And like it works also here. It's like you see, very very solid.
Okay, I see in the camera that you are not on a
I have
on a screen.
Bit.
Yeah, just
okay.
a little bit on the left, so players can see you. So focus on this, precise movements.
I'm trying to do that not as fast as we can, because we want to show you some things, and while we test the game we are very focused on it, but actually after some time some things are tested almost automatically.
But I guess it's not an easy part of tester's job. I mean this automatics of your movement, because you have to be fresh mind every time, do it in a new way, but automatics are just part of our life and part of our job, and you do it automatically, and you it's a problem when you want to find the new bugs, right?
Yeah, what's the remedy? I think there is more than one person in our testing team, and the very good part of our job is that we can switch the projects. Like I usually work with the scientific projects like the Soyuz, the Occupying Mars, the RMS. But I also work with the farming life team and Castle Flipper too, and we change the projects very frequently because, as you said, it may lead you to some. It's good to do things automatically if we want to check something very fast, but
And when you want to recheck something, right? But
exactly.
when you find the new bugs, it's you have to have a fresh approach every time.
Exactly. So that's why we change the projects frequently, just not to get bored with the game. Because if you do something like 100 times or something, then it can be boring after all. Because it's the same action, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And we have good suggestions. Good suggestion from Cerber.
Mm-hmm.
Too bad there is no timer to speedrun it. That's a good idea,
sure,
right?
Yeah, exactly.
The big time, and when you like a demo version of a game and you have to wait for a full version, you can just make new records and just try to do this as fast as possible.
Exactly.
That's a good idea. Thank you.
Yeah, it's Cerber. You are totally right, because we had the same in Occupy Mars prologue and demo, and players could check how fast have they finished. And then compare the results. So
when you like a game, this is a good goal to make it this time even faster.
Exactly. I wonder how fast can it be done. We are making lots of breaks and lots of discussions here, so we are not focusing 100% on the game. But it could be very interesting to know who's the fastest Soyuz constructor. I see some challenge here. I smell that Cerber is challenging. Okay, man. I know I can be fast, but I can't be as fast as you are. That's for sure. Yeah, it's there is no no shame of saying that. I don't think I would be faster than you here, but people like players like Cerber are pros, and to the mastery. Okay. Yeah, but the clock, the timer, very good. That would be nice. Okay. I'm looking for the another part which is connected with the clamps here. Just a little bit more. I showed you the trickiest moments in the tutorial. Okay. If somebody started the streaming now and he said, okay, what took you so long?
We are almost at the end.
Just a few steps ahead.
Now we made it 2 times. We've made it 2 times in more than 2 hours. It's 2 hours 15 minutes for now. So it will be 2 hours and a half.
I think, more or less. Okay, now the third tricky part, which is very, very important, because, for example, our CEO did here in a different order, and couldn't finish the tutorial. So do that very carefully. When you added those fuel hoses, then you add those cover pipes, and after that you add those cables. So don't touch the cables unless you have that part attached.
I love the texture on this pipe.
Yeah, it's nice. It's because I know it has to be some kind of a plastic, but
yeah, I think that this material that make it cold or hot, it has
Yeah.
to do something with the temperature, like
Maybe the thermal
protecting
protection.
some kind
Yeah.
of protection. Yeah.
So like it is quite important while we are talking about rocket fuel and rocket engine. Okay. The second one. No, not like that. Actually, technically, you could that using that tool, but it wouldn't be so effective. We also need to collect the feedback from the team whether I would have to hide tomorrow in the company or not. Have they liked it or not?
Oh, I can tell you that I had great fun.
Okay, me too.
Yeah. I like to play with you, and the way you made the research made you are good in. You are just good in every other game because you are a tester.
Yep.
I learn a lot playing with you, and just have a great fun.
Me too. I like streaming, so probably we'll see our team together in the next streams too. Okay, guys and ladies and other genders, and okay, this is the tricky part because we have added those covering pipes, and now have to add 2 pipe fastening connectors. They look exactly the same as clamps we were talking about, and they are next to them in the same locker. So you grab one of them, and technically you see only one, but you use that one on 2 ghosts, here and here. And now you can see that the tutorial says that you have to attach 6 cables. Wait with that, don't touch the cables. First you have to finish the work with those clamps. So add the screws here and here, then fasten them. Totally there are 4 screws. I'll show you in this way. So 1, 2, 3 and 4, and then it is ready. And then when those clamps are added and screws fastened in 4 places, you can add the cables. Adding the cables is the last step. It's almost the last thing that you do. So okay, I did something I shouldn't. I grab one of the cable and add 1 to each of the nozzle. No philosophy here, just remember to do that as the last thing in the tutorial. When we finished here, you can add those there, and fine, the engine is ready. We check if it's okay.
Yeah, that's cool.
And the tutorial is on. So remember, 3 moments that you can make a mistake, which can make it harder. But every time you can restart the game, start again, and work on your precision. And remember, comrade, practice makes perfection.
Yes, and thank you for your attention, for being here. We will be glad for every feedback from you. Very grateful for every suggestion. So just try Soyuz Constructors, check if you like it, and let us know what you would like to see in this full version of this game.
Exactly.
And I think that's all for today. We wait for feedback from you, and thank you again.
So remember, live long and prosper. Okay. So so now I suppose we stop. So see ya, and
see you on the next
fun,
stream,
comrades. Okay, and